This is actually so peaceful. I literally never check the radar, so for all I know, there could be a storm coming my way and I would not know. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Now, I have officially left Southeast Queensland, which is so exciting. I absolutely love being back on the road. Even though I was only home for a few very short weeks, I had all the mods done to the BT. So if you did miss last week's video, I highly recommend it. Jump back and give it a watch, because rather than give you guys just a walkthrough of the mods, I actually took you behind the scenes, which was a lot of fun. But yeah, we effectively have about 6 weeks to make our way down to Tasmania. So I'm really keen to be able to explore more of New South Wales, get back into the big high country. In this video, however, I have driven just down to like northern New South Wales. So I'm out at this property called the Sealer Valley Estate. So we're going to be camping here tonight. It is so hot in this area at the moment, so we might have a campfire a little bit later on. But on the property, there's also like beautiful cows first and foremost, but there's also a running creek. So I'm thinking we might change it to some swimmers and then go and explore the property and see if we can find somewhere to cool off. This is actually so peaceful. You can actually camp right down here by the water, or you can obviously do the mountain view ones. I much prefer the sunrise and the sunset, and it's only really like a short drive down here, so we're just going to enjoy this considering we have the entire place to ourselves. I feel like the sun just disappeared so quickly. It almost looks like it's going to rain as well, which I hope that is not the case. So I think we might explore the property a little bit more, potentially early tomorrow morning. But for now, I'm going to set up camp and then we'll get a fire going and have some dinner. We're all set up for camp now, and I don't know if I'm going crazy, but I feel like I can hear thunder in the distance, and I'm hoping that that is not the case, although I literally never check the radar, so for all I know, there could be a storm coming my way and I would not know. So we definitely are going to have a relatively early dinner if that's the case. But before I forget, the one thing that I didn't go through in a bit more detail with you guys in the last video was pretty much on the rooftop tent. So I did mention that this is XTS's larger lifted rooftop tent, so it is both wider than my last one and it also has a lot more headspace. So yes, it does take longer to set up and to pack down, but we're talking like 30 seconds if that, just because you do have this lifted section here, so you've got a lot more space internally, but you then have two latches that you have to pop down as well. So I think it's well worth it to have that extra space, but I'll keep you guys posted. This is probably the third time that I've slept in the rooftop tent since getting it, so who knows, maybe I'll get sick of the extra time spent on setting it up each time. But as far as dinner goes, when I was home, I had the yummiest salmon salad, and I'm really keen to recreate it. So I'm thinking we've got a hot plate over the fire. I might just cook the salmon there, and then I'll make the salad and show you guys exactly how I put it together. So the salad itself was made up of radish, kale, broccoli, red onion, and of all things, wasabi peas, which I feel like this made the entire meal. So I'm thinking I'm probably just going to toss in a fry pan the kale, the broccoli, and maybe the onion. I'm thinking we'll go in and just chuck the radish in raw. I'm not going to lie, I've actually never cooked with radish before, so we're going to find out. Now I really can't tell if the radish was cooked as well. Maybe we just throw it in and see what happens. I'm not so sure putting the fry pan over the fire was a good idea. It's not even warming up at all. The salmon is now cooked, but I'm going to give this another 5 minutes. Honestly, I should have just pulled out the induction or the gas cooktop to get this done. But like I said, 5 more minutes and then I will swap it over if needed. I definitely should have just done that on the induction from the get-go. That took me like all of 2 seconds. So I've just popped in some of the wasabi peas and I'll give that a little bit of a mix around. From there, we're pretty much just going to pop on our salad, a little bit of mayonnaise, and we are good to go. This had better taste good considering how long that just took me. That has taken me longer than any like gnocchi or pizza I have ever made. So I don't know, is it worth it? Don't get me wrong, I do find rain super relaxing. It wasn't quite on my list of things that I wanted to be doing today. I was really keen to get out and do a bit of exploring, maybe go check out a waterfall, which we can still technically do. It's only rain after all, but I'm thinking I might just chill out, enjoy my coffee for a little bit, see if I can find a pocket where it's not raining so I can pack down my rooftop tent. There is nothing worse than packing down camp in the rain, but I don't like our chances. I feel like the rain is supposed to get worse today. Whether we stay inland or maybe track towards the coast today, I will decide soon and I'll check back in with you guys. with the amount of rain that came down yesterday, I decided to call it, and I went straight back to the coast down to Byron Bay and just sort of spent the day there. So today it is definitely still raining, not nearly as heavy, so I felt like it was a bit safer to come out here because I am out here at Protesters Falls. There is a couple of, I guess, like river crossings as you come in here. That can flood pretty quickly, so that's why I wasn't really too keen on the drive. But one of the good things about heading into Byron is that for this next lap of Australia, I'm really keen to tick off all of the furthest points of Australia. So today I ticked off the most easterly point. Even though I've been to Byron so many times, I don't think I've ever really paid special attention to the fact that it is the most easterly point of Australia. So that was pretty cool. But this hike that we're doing today, it's a pretty short one, like 1.4 kilometers. There is hopefully a nice swim at the end, but it's also really cold. So I think we'll just like figure that out when we get there. That is absolutely pumping. That is one of the benefits of coming right after rainfall. I feel like this is going to be epic. Now, right now it's not raining. There is a fair bit of osprey from that waterfall, but I'm gonna see if I can throw the drone up, even if it's only for like a second. The rain has just started coming down a lot heavier, so I feel like that is my cue to head on out. I was thinking I would go for a swim, but it's running a little bit too chaotically for me to want to jump in. So I'm going to close off this video here. Hopefully you guys have loved this episode, even though the weather wasn't playing that nicely. Either way, I will see you guys all in the next video.